cancel, man. It's like maybe they see um the show that we did last week, and like all of a sudden it's like, hi, good girl. Good girl, didn't you send me your pictures? Tonight we got two guests, maybe possibly three. Okay, I don't know if you want to pop on tonight, but listen, so last week, you guys, we tried something a little different, which is where we opened up the box and allowed people who are tatted just to kind of like jump in and show their favorite tattoo. And it actually went really well, and there was quite a lot of people. So if that's something that you want to do, maybe pop in and show one of your tattoos, then that would be held at the end. Let me go ahead and pull these up real quick. Good girl, thank you. But I'll be in and out. Okay, you know what, Miss Saucy, you want to just come on right now? That way we can just get you over with, babe. You just got one quick one. If you want to just pop in the box right now, we can get you done and over with. All right, guys. So if you guys have tattoos and you're interested in being on it, or if you guys are interested in helping me create this show just by finding people, maybe, you know, handling some Snapchat and just helping with me, you guys really need some help. So let me know if that's something you're interested in while we wait for Miss Saucy in the box. I'm having bang. It's carbonated. I'm a little nervous. Kickside. Oh my God, the show hasn't been the same without you. Okay. So welcome to our first guest, you guys. Hi. Welcome to the show, our first guest, you guys, Miss Saucy. Thank you for doing this on such a short notice, girl. I just stay having these people who can't remember about a show. So,
sorry, I'm in the COVID unit, so I look like a whole mess.
Don't worry, don't worry. That's why I said let me go ahead and just show it now. You just have a quick, simple one.
Yeah.
Why don't you introduce yourself to the chat and tell us who you are?
I'm Saucy, and I live in Kansas.
Okay. How long you been on the app for?
Actually, next September 4th will be 1 year.
Okay. So right after. So okay, that's good. So I just personally met you, and I seen that you have a tattoo on here. So let me go ahead and pull it up on the show.
I got 12 actually.
Well, how come you only sent me one, silly?
I don't know, just one at a time.
All right. Well, you know, this is what the show is about. It's about getting your pictures and just showing them and letting people know what your story is behind it. So the first one I got for you right here.
Yep.
Kickside, this is what I'm resorted to. Look at this. The OBS doesn't work on my computer anymore, so we have to do it a little different. Okay, so right, you can see it right there, but I can also pull it up. So it looks like this is a Mandela.
Actually, it's lace.
Okay.
It's lace.
Yes, beautiful. So what does that mean, and how many sessions was that?
So, well, the bottom part was where the flowers are, the two flowers. One's a rose and one's a lily. One of them, the rose is for my daughter, who's Rose. We call her Rosie. And my other daughter's name's Linnea, and she likes lilies, so the other one's the lily for her. And then I went around with the lace, just because I like lace, and it's actually going to go wrap all the way around. It was 4 hours, and I tapped out after 4 hours. I just couldn't do it.
You couldn't take the 4 hours. Yeah, it's when it comes to lines like that, they go pretty fast. But are you planning on coloring it in, or what's the plans on that? You ain't touching it anymore. You done?
Well, no, I'm going to go finish all the way around.
Okay.
It's going to go all the way around, and then I'll go something else on the top part. So I'm going to have
a
sleeve.
So what other ones do you got?
Well, I got this one on my finger.
Okay, what's that mean to you?
The lotus. I like lotus. It was my first time in Vegas.
Okay, right on. All right, speaking of Vegas, are you coming out for the event October?
I hit country up because I'm off that weekend or that week, and actually the 30th through the 5th. But he never did tell me where y'all were staying. Like,
so,
got any?
No, the event. You guys have to find out your own flight and your own hotel. So the event is on the Strip. So you just book your tickets. The RSVP is actually up on my Instagram right now. Okay. Just $100 RSVP to let me know who's going to be there, to also help, you know, food and the catering and things like that. So you book wherever you want to stay at, and all the if you click on the Instagram page in the bio, it will show you the location of where the event center's at. It's like by the Stratosphere on the Strip, in case you wanted to stay like semi close to that. But just book your reservations, girl, and get out there and be a part of this, because we need a lot of people on that. So, and that goes for any of you guys in here. I'm hosting an event with Big Country called Revelation in Las Vegas, where we will be doing a skating rink, a night concert, and as well as we'll be out there feeding the homeless on Sunday. So
Right.
anyway, so what other tattoos do we got? Because we are here to talk about ink. We've got a few more guests for you guys today. Okay. So
That's
are
an
all these by the same
Aquarius.
person?
That's no. Most of them are, but no.
Okay.
This one is an Aquarius symbol.
Okay.
A little
Okay.
bit differently. Hold on. I have this one,
Oh, the infinity symbol with an anchor. Okay.
and it says, "I refuse to sink," and it just symbolizes all the trials and tribulations that I've been through, and I'm still here. I'm still strong. I'm still an independent, strong woman, like still out here doing my thing, even though, people tried to break me down or situations
Right.
break me down. I'm still, I just refuse to sink. Like,
I like her. I like you already, Saucy. You know why I love this show so much? It's because you don't have to be super blasted to let your stories be told through your tattoos. And it's like every single week, I just get blown away by the type of people that I'm meeting, that I've had conversations with. But I would never know that they're that type of person until I get to hear about their tattoos. Like I obviously could tell you're very strong minded, and I really appreciate that. You rock that TGK in your name, which represents to us, just entrusting in God's kingdom and the God kind. So I just want to say thank you for coming on here in such a short notice while you're at work. I want everybody in here to please favorite Miss Saucy. You guys, please hit her with that favorite. As you can see, she's on the front line right here, working in a COVID unit. In a COVID unit, you know what I'm saying? So make sure you guys hit her for that favorite. And thank you so much, girl, for just everything you've done and just staying on that front line out there for us. Like, we really appreciate that, Miss Saucy.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Anything else you want to say? Okay, Tata.
No, that's good.
Okay,
No.
perfect. Perfect. All right. Well, thank you so much for doing that.
Thanks, everybody.
Yes, yes. Okay, Tatted Blonde, listen, I'm going to open up the box and just allow people to get in here. Right, 100%. Doing jobs that, some of us, we don't have to deal with every time. So you ever see somebody who's just really out there, it might not be done, like affecting you personally, but just give them a thank you, man, because they stayed working, you know, through that. Like imagine how they must feel going there every day. I mean, sure she's vaccinated and stuff, but it's still a scary thought. I did not, Daddy, but I will be opening up the box for some people to jump in and kind of like just show their tattoos. Since we did have a guest cancel. This is my passion. I see Miss Saucy. That's why, listen, I need you. I keep calling you Miss Saucy. I'm sorry, it's Mixed Saucy, but I definitely would love to have you out there on the front line and just, you can help me on the backgrounds with feeding the homeless and things like that. So this couple of weeks, I'm really going to be looking for people to help me with this event. And tomorrow is 1 year clean and sober for me. So my girl Short Time is here. She's actually another guest on the show tonight. I'm just stalling out some time because we did have somebody. Tatted Blonde, what's up? Are you ready right now? You want to get in and show it right now? Now's your chance. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you so much. Yes. No problem, Miss Saucy. No problem. Or Mix. Why I keep saying Miss? It's the font. I think it's the font. It's the font. Even though we can see it, I keep calling you Miss Saucy. Sorry. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, you guys. So, anybody else, you want to show off some tattoos now? Anybody else? I did have a cancellation on the guest or on the show tonight. We still have short time. I've got some great tattoos for you for her, and I'm also going to open up the speed box and let you guys jump in and just show it. So that way you're not scheduled. We're just waiting on some more people to get in here. Short time. Whenever you're ready, just let me know, girl. Show's going to be very fast. Sharky, what's up? Are you feeling today? I see my girl Kickside in the background. Sorry, Emoji J, today won't be an epic show like normal. Daddy, where are you at? You can get in and show it because you got some beautiful tattoos. Ooh. Carbonation is really different for me right now. Oh, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So right now we open up the box. Short time, it's up to you, babe. If you want to go now or if you want to wait about 10 more minutes, you let me know. You got legs. Welcome. I'll wait. Okay, bet. All right, guys. If anybody has just one tattoo, a small tattoo, your favorite tattoo, it could be an ugly tattoo. Where's the ugly tattoo people at? Like, I know that there's some of you out here. You know what I'm saying? Let us laugh at your tattoo. Where are you at? Right? Where are you at? Oh, dog tattoo. I like that. Yes. Oh, oh. A dog man. Okay. Do you have any tattoos? Oh, okay. Oh. Well, there's that. Come on, you guys. Who else has got a couple tattoos that they want to show? Yeah. I know one of y'all got like a tattoo or whatever that you guys want to show. Any of y'all? Smith, welcome, welcome. I thought he was showing something else. I did too. And I was like, why is that fur baby on that thing? Yes. Sun Goddess, welcome.
Hello.
Hey,
Yeah,
boo, you got a tattoo?
yeah, I'm trying to flip it around.
Perfect, girl. Oh, I forgot. You can't flip the camera around.
Oh,
If you,
can't. That's my favorite. I don't know if you can see it.
yep. What's that mean to you, girl?
To me, it's like it's the continent of Africa. It's the face of the woman. So for me, it's just my roots and where I'm from and what I represent. I love it.
I love that. I love that so much. That is just such a simple, beautiful tattoo. What else you got, babe?
I got I don't know if you can see it.
You know what? Let me open up the regular box. You got some good fillers in there. Let me open up the regular box. Just hit it. Anybody else want to get in the regular box so you can actually flip your screen? We can fit 5 people in that box. You guys get in here, get your tattoos showed off. Um, spur of the moment type of thing. I would really appreciate that. Hit that box icon button, you guys, and then we still have short time. And she's got some beautiful tattoos with some good stories behind it. So just stick tuned. Sorry that we're stretching out this hour. It's like, Sharky, where you at? Can we get some comments in here? All right. All right, we waiting on you, girl. We waiting on you. Hit the box icon button. Princess, what's up with it? Hi, welcome everybody. You guys, this is Behind the Ink. We still have one more guest for you guys tonight. So please make sure that you guys hit that favorite button. Make sure that you guys favorite the guests on the show and just say hi. We're kind of on a whim today because somebody canceled. Good girl. I seen yours pop up. Did you want to pop in there? Thanks for the favorite, you guys. I appreciate that. Where's my girl at that was just in the box? What was her name? We waiting on her to push the box button. Love your name, but I call Cap. Sun something, right? Sun Goddess, I think it was. He's snapping me right now. I am scared to show mine, but it's for my uncle. Why are you scared? Don't be scared. Don't be scared. This is just a fun show. I'm doing amazing. I'm doing amazing. This is actually my featured show on the app every Tuesday nights, but we had a guest cancellation. Let's try this at the end. Short time, just get in here now. I don't know what happened to her, but I was really excited to hear about her tattoos. Yes. If you guys want to show your tattoos off, just a small one, and you don't really have, thank you, Diamond. It was for my 300 milli. So, and you don't really have like to be scheduled or featured on the show, you guys. There we go, baby. Sativa, thank you so much. Hi, Christina.
Hi. I hate the big box.
Okay, let me. Don't worry. Hi, Queen.
Hi. Long
How
time
are
no
you?
see.
I know, babe.
Yes.
I know. How are you?
Yes. Pretty good. Pretty
Hey,
good.
why don't you introduce yourself to the chat and just tell us who you are? That way everybody knows.
Hi, everybody. I am Short Time. I don't know really what to say about myself that would be appropriate online. Like, I actually met Shar in LA when we did a Feeding the Homeless event. And that was in early July. And so I've got to meet Shar in person. Yes. And we met a few other cool people on that. So I'm kind of looking forward to the event that they have coming up in October.
Yes. Please tell me you will be behind the scenes on that, right?
I mean, you got to hit me up, girl. We're going to try to make it happen for sure.
I promise you I will. You know, it's just simple stuff. Like most of the stuff will already be planned and prepared and stuff. Yes, so if you guys don't know, this is Short Time. She was out there personally in LA.
Thank you.
Helping me feed the homeless, and just today she's here to talk about her tattoos. So make sure everybody hits her with that favorite. The first one I got for you, girl, let's run it over here. We're gonna get this one out of the way. It doesn't show anything, but it is that sexy review. So what does this mean to you, and how bad did this thing hurt?
So that it says Inanea Okalani. It's Hawaiian. Okay. It means the peace of the heavens.
Yes.
It's my daughter's middle name. And I got it when she was about 8 months old.
Okay.
And it actually took about 4 hours because the coloring, like the shading is so dark, the lettering is so dark, and it's so thick, the font is.
Yeah.
So
so it's kind of hard to see a little bit.
So you can kind of see, like, he did butterflies, and those butterflies that are on my back actually go through the I in her name at the top, and then they go over my shoulder. So you can kind of,
so up here they circle around.
Yep.
Okay.
So like here, and then if you look really close, it's not just the butterflies, but he shaded in like the shadow of the butterflies as well.
Okay.
I'd like to, I mean, it's not my favorite, so I definitely have some work to do on it.
Right.
But
I could have somebody touch that thing up, and then, maybe even throw a little bit of color on the outline, or a color that would really make the letters show a little bit better.
Yeah.
It's not the baddest of the world, but it is definitely fixable. Maybe if you even threw white in there to kind of open up where it needs to be opened up at. But it's definitely something that was beautiful. Now tell us, how much did that cost, and how bad did this thing hurt, girl?
I have a really high pain tolerance, so I can't really tell.
Yeah.
Like, I fell asleep towards the tail end. The most painful part was probably on my hip. I know everybody says like the bone is where it's most painful, but for me, the most painful part is like the fatty areas.
Yeah.
Like the soft tissue areas. That's just for me. So,
that's because we fatty, and we got fatty over our bones. So,
yep.
Yeah, most of the people who are tiny like that, they can feel it. You can feel it in the bones because your skin's so close to it. But when you're a little bit thicker, it's it for me too as well. I have the same problems.
Yeah.
So how much did that cost you?
Oh, God, that only costed me like $100. It was done by a friend.
Yeah. In a shop or at home?
In my garage. Okay. Yeah. We had a tattoo party.
How long ago was that?
My daughter is 11 now. So about 10 years ago.
Have you seen or talked to the person who did it back then? Are they still tattooing?
He is still tattooing. Yeah, he's still tattooing. Yes. But now in a shop. At that time, he wasn't tattooing in a shop.
You see what I mean? You know what that means. Then that means you need to go hit him up and tell him, look, this is one of your first pieces. Fix me on up. When they start getting better as artists, I start to see like their old work, like they want to correct it. They want to make it look better and up to where they're at now. I would highly encourage you to just reach out on a limb and see what's going on. So I've got some more tattoos for you here. Obviously, this isn't your favorite one, so let's pop into some ones that have a little bit of love on there. So this is just the back side. Oh, here we go. There we go. Let me blow that up a little bit. So let's see, what can you guys guess what that is? Let's see if anybody in the chat can guess what that is. Hello. We'll wait. We'll give you 10 seconds to tell us what that is.
Pamela got it.
There you go. There you go. Okay, so tell us what that means.
She got it. So I actually was born in Hawaii, and I moved away for a really long time and never thought that I wanted to be back here.
Yeah.
And when I came back, I just had like this out-of-body experience that I needed to be home.
Yeah.
And so I got that tattoo commemorating the decision to live here. The Big Island, the biggest island as you see, is my home, like where I live. So I placed it on my backbone, being that like home would be strength.
Kona.
So I live in Kona.
Yes. The Big Island, y'all. The Big Island. Okay. Yeah, my family was supposed to be coming in from Kona on the 2nd, on Thursday, and I guess their son just got in contact with somebody who was COVID positive, so they're not coming now. They were so excited to fly out from Kona on Thursday.
Oh, dang.
So, okay, so I got some more tattoos. If you guys are just now getting in here, type 1 in the comments. Let's get this chat going. I'm going to open up the box and let people come in here and show their tattoos off. At the end, if you've got like a favorite tattoo or just one that means a lot to you or just got a great meaning, stick around for the end of the show where you can pop in and show us your show. So we've got more tattoos for this beautiful queen right here. This is short time. Make sure everybody hits her with that favorite. So, okay, here we go. You got some beautiful colors. Sorry about the graphics. I know usually I have it better, but we're making do with what we got. So here we go. So we're going to start at the top. Let's check out the color in that. Beautiful.
This is definitely, this is my newest piece. And it actually was 1, 2, 3, 4 sessions. It kind of came together after some planning with the tattoo artist. It means a lot to me. It represents my family and kind of my journey.
Yes.
So you'll see that lily on the top of my shoulder is representing my mother and her always being there for me. The eyes in the background are my grandmother, who is always watching over me, who's passed away, but who raised me as a child.
Right.
You'll see the 2 biggest lilies here on, I can't tell what side that is, right or left side, but these 2 big tiger lilies represent my brother and his wife.
Okay.
And you'll see 3 buds. One right by the eyeball, that's my nephew. And then there are 2 buds up on my shoulder that represent my nieces. So kind of the babies in the family on the back side of my arm.
Okay, so then there's one bud. I see one bud here.
There's one, it's on the top of my shoulder above the, yep, you'll see, you can barely see it right there in that picture. Yep, those 2 buds right there. Yeah. Okay. Those are my nieces.
Okay, that's kind of similar to the tigers that I have on my arm also, which is symbolizing to my family as well. Like this represents my sister, the mama tiger, and this represents.
Oh, I love it.
And my nephew, Jordan, and then there's my baby nephew, Jackson. So it's just kind of the mama cub watching over her sons and stuff like that. So I love this show because I find out that you just see so many different artistic abilities to just, really represent a person and represent, the love that we have for the people in our life. So I really love that. Right, Cat Daddy, quit it. Like I had cancellations today, so I appreciate you guys coming in here and just messing with the show every week. All right, so we got another one here for you. Small, short, and simple. Okay, sorry about the graphics, guys. I'm doing the best I can until I buy a new computer.
No, it's hard. It's hard to see. So a couple years ago on my birthday.
Oh, go ahead.
No, a couple years on my birthday, I did these on my wrists. Yeah. It's hard to see right here, but like there they are. So I have a rising sun and a rising moon. But I did my moon on my right side because like as a Cancer, I'm really ruled by the moon and the energy. Right. So that's why it's like on my dominant side. But they were just tiny little things. I actually did a loan for a guy who owned a tattoo shop. So it was kind of like a gift to me on my birthday. So.
Okay, that's good. So just a little friendly, small little gift. Okay, so I like that
tiny
one. Let me pull up this other one that I got here. Okay,
they're itty bitties.
I love your color, man. I can't wait. I really want to go color on my legs, so I can't wait. More beautiful color. Is this by the same person?
It is. That whole tattoo was done on the same. So this is right on my bicep. It was the beginning of this whole tattoo. So I started with the bicep piece. If you see it, you'll see the cross, the faith cross in there. And the quote actually says, "And so by her unwavering faith, she believed." Wow. It was the beginning of my journey into like my career and also part of the journey in leaving my kid's dad, as terrible as that sounds. But it was kind of just me like finding myself and stepping out on my faith and knowing that like no matter what, God's got my back. And that was, yeah, that's how that started.
Beautiful.
So you'll see the bud on the bottom was like representative of me at the time and like the baby step into this journey.
Right. I love that. I love that. And so how long ago did you get that one?
That was November of 2018.
Okay. And you said these are all by the same person. So how much would you say total that you have just into your tattoos?
cash, you mean? Like how much it
Yeah,
costs?
just like how much did this session cost you?
Okay, so this guy is also a really close friend of my family. So
Okay.
this piece he gave me for $50.
Right,
That
like super
that piece
deal.
costed me. Yeah, girl. Yeah,
Right.
falling on a budget.
Hello. Let's go. Okay, so we
Right.
got some more for you here with this beautiful, beautiful color. Here we go.
So that one actually was a piece that I could really regret. It was gotten on a whim on a trip earlier this year. Just kind of stepped into a tattoo parlor and decided to get a tattoo. It says "One love, one heart, one destiny,"
Okay.
which is a quote by Bob Marley.
Yes.
And so it kind of was something that it was a turning point in my kind of life, in that like what I was looking for was different.
Right.
And so that's kind of what that represents. It just has some strange, maybe not so happy memories attached to it.
I love how each one of the tattoos is just really representing something that you've been through. Like, this is what I love about tattoos. I love, like, I truly believe in just the tattoo healing therapy that it just brings to somebody. I feel like when you go through certain things in your life, when you go through something as tragic as, losing somebody that you love, or, you know, tattooing is just such a way to kind of close a door in your life and get that pain therapy that really helps you through just deal with whatever. And it's not even a loss of somebody. It's just to deal with whatever it is. So I really like
Mhm.
that. I like this a lot. It's very short, very simple. Let's see. We've got,
For
oh, I
me,
think this is,
I think every tattoo that I've ever gotten was me like wearing my story.
yeah,
And that's
of
kind of how
course.
I've like always, gone into it. If I'm going to get ink on my body, that's what I want. I want to be able to express my story on the outside.
100%. It's like, people don't, the thoughts that go into certain things, each one of these waterfalls, I mean, goes as deep as representing something as my life and just opening up into a body of water. Like, they all represent things and just what I've been through, or just where I was at in my life when I was getting these tattoos. Some of them I just go in there and we pick them out as we go, but they all mean
Mhm.
something. So thank you for sharing our journey. I've got another picture for you guys of this beautiful color piece if you guys wanted to check it out. Let me see. Beautiful color, girl. I didn't know it had two eyes. We only seen the one eye.
Yep. So that's the like front side of my tattoo. It's so hard to see because
Yeah.
it's so freaking bright out here.
It's
But
so beautiful. Yeah, that
yeah.
thing is pretty. How much total did that one cost you?
So that one I think was like 150. Like I
An
said, dude,
hour?
homeboy is like a really close friend of the
Oh,
family. No,
okay.
girl,
Yes.
in
Okay,
total.
good. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. You get
So
him to hook you up. You'd have some beautiful
he
work
got
done
me
forever.
hella deals. And I think
Damn.
it's
Wow.
because like for him, he doesn't get to do a lot of those. Like
Yeah.
he freehands. So we freehanded the whole thing. Like I didn't go
Yep.
in with anything. I just explained my story and we kind of talked about it. And then he started drawing it out on my arm and I was like, that's exactly what I want.
Right.
And then it goes from there. So he loves to do that. And I think that's why he was so willing to like just
Passionate.
put in the
Mm-hmm.
time. Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
Yep. And see, that's
Yeah.
that's what I try to tell you guys. Like, some of you guys have ideas about wanting a sleeve and stuff like that, but then you go and get a bunch of random tattoos. So when you go to really get a big piece, you have to place that big piece around so many small pieces. But if you find an artist that is that good and that really loves what they do, like, the possibilities are endless. My artist loves what he does. This is his style. Like, yeah, he can tattoo people all day, but when he seen what I wanted, he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm finna get it out on this because it's his prison style work. It's what he started off doing, and it's only gotten better." So make sure you guys find yourself an artist who is really passionate about what they do and is not just trying to get you in and out of there. You know what I'm saying? I really like that. This is such. I really want to go color on my legs, but I know that it's just more deep and more expensive and stuff. Like, exactly, Ari, you want your art to have meaning. Like, don't just, it is what it is.
Thank
It's
you.
whatever you like as far as looking at things. But if have some purpose, get something that really means something for you and that helps you heal in a process or something. Let me pull up some more pictures, you guys. This is short time, you guys. She is another guest on Behind the Ink. So I'm gonna do something different this time. I'm gonna open up the box after this, and I'm gonna allow you guys to get in. Maybe you have just one tattoo that's your favorite piece, or you've got a couple that you want to show. Let me know. Let me know. So I've also okay. So here we go. Here's the one that was talking about coincides with your. So this
Yep.
is the other part of
That's
the
the
one I
other one.
just
That's
showed
the
you.
moon.
Yep.
What I
Okay.
loved about the simplicity is like you can't tell if it's rising or setting. And I
Right. I was
think
just
that's
about to
how
say that.
like yeah, like that's how I feel like I approach like that's how situations in your life arise, right? You don't know like if it's good or bad until
Right.
it happens.
I
And
like that.
so that was kind of like yeah,
That's a
the thought
beautiful way to
behind
view the
that one.
things, right? I love that. So then,
Char,
in case you guys missed this one,
are you cool if I drop my color tattoo artist's
of course,
Instagram
absolutely,
in the chat?
absolutely, you guys,
And
absolutely.
then if y'all go follow him and talk to him, I'm gonna drop my Insta too, and you guys can connect on that level.
Make
He's
sure.
actually out there in Vegas all the time.
Oh, is he? Okay, yeah. Maybe
Yeah.
one day, maybe he might be out there for the event. That would be cool, huh?
He
Cool little
actually, you know what? He
tattoo
told me he was
bush.
gonna be out there for a while.
Yeah, well, you
Yeah.
should ask him and hit him up, see if he wants to come set up a booth because there's like a little VIP area where people get some tattoos on there. That would be fire.
That would be super
That
dope.
would be fire. All right.
All
Well, I
right.
think that's all that you sent in for me. So I
That
really
was it.
appreciate you taking the time out and doing this for me. Um,
Of course.
okay. And all right. Thank you. Anything else you want to say to the chat?
That's it, y'all. I think if you hit me with the fave,
Yes,
um,
guys.
that'd be greatly appreciated. That's it.
Yes. Yes. Make sure if type one in the comments after you guys have favorited short time. Type one in the comments. Let's get a whole bunch of ones in there. Yep. This is the purpose of the show. Make sure you guys hit her with that
Hey.
favorite. Short
Thanks,
time, thank
guys.
you so much. It's always a good time
Mwah.
every time. Love you,
Bye.
girl. All right, guys. So thank you for being here. We've got a few more guests. Good girl. Let me see. Let me get good girl in here. I think she sent in a few. Hey,
Hi.
baby. How are
How are
you?
you? Oh my gosh, I'm
I'm
so excited to be here and to follow my best friend. I'm like very honored to be after short time. That's my girl. So
yes, that's my baby right there. I love both of you guys. Like I'm just so happy to have you guys here. So why don't you introduce yourself to the chat? Say hi and tell us a little bit about who you are.
okay, I'm good girl gone bad. I officially started streaming probably last year in the beginning of the year around when the pandemic took place. I had the pleasure of meeting Charismatic this July in LA when we went to go feed the homeless. And at that time, I also got a chance to meet Short Time in person, Big Country, a number of really amazing streamers. But the best thing about it was just the positive vibe and us going there to represent a team of people that were networking together to feed the homeless. And met Johnny Blaze, he's amazing. But Shar kind of took over the whole thing, and she was able to like direct a bunch of strong-minded people into doing things. So it was
Right.
amazing.
Yeah, it's just kind of what I do. I've seen a situation where I've already had, just experience in on how to make things flow smoothly. So I'm not one that needs to be asked for stuff. It's like, yo, I see where I could be used at, and I see where I can, really guide people in just doing stuff that I've already done. So that was just an easy thing for me to do. So I'm glad that I was there and was able to show off what I could do because now we've got this one in October coming up, which is
Yeah.
open for all of you guys. Anybody can go. You don't have to be a gifter. You don't have to be you don't have to be anything. You have to be willing to serve and just ready to be out there and to meet people. So please, October 1st through the 3rd, book your tickets. So I did not know you had this tattoo right here. And I'm actually about to, I'm dying right now. Hold on, let me get these.
Yeah.
So I seen this thing right now and I am just laughing so hard because this man right here is my very good friend. big shout out to James Andrew III. He also has a year coming up clean and sober. So shout out to a very, very good friend of mine.
Oh,
Let me
okay.
just
So
hold this-
that's not for that James Andrew, actually.
Okay,
That's
I
it's
was
a
thinking, I was like,
complete-
no way are you guys that close. No way are you guys
that is hilarious. No. It's not James Andrew III. Not our boy. Not our boy.
Right. I was like, let me
Completely
text him,
different.
tell him dog.
Okay, so that one is actually very, very sentimental.
Okay.
And I'm trying not to
Go
get
try. Come on, girl. You got this. Let's go, warrior.
So that was a tattoo I got when I was 17.
Okay.
The guy whose name it is, James Andrew Jaime, he was my best friend in high school. And we had a bet that year for his birthday that I was going to miss his birthday. And I said, if I miss your birthday party, I promise I'll get your name tattooed on my back. And I missed his party. I was out with a boy. I was out with a boyfriend, and I missed his birthday party. So I kept my word. I went and got his name tattooed on my back. He didn't believe me until I showed up at his house with it, and he freaked out. This was the guy who did my tattoo. It was his first tattoo. He'd never done a tattoo before. He had like Jimmy rigged a whole motor. You know how they do.
Right, the whole prison style. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So he did it for me, and my boy was like freaking out, like, "Oh my gosh, you got my name tattooed on you!" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm sorry, but now you're with me for the rest of my life."
Forever.
Well,
Right.
I'm 17. This happens, and 5 years passed. We'd stopped talking. We weren't friends. We're not connected anymore. 10 years had passed, and then we found out that we worked for the same company, two different locations. Talked on the phone for a couple of minutes, but never saw each other again. 2019, I found out from my sister, who worked with him in the same offices, that he'd committed suicide. And so for years and years, I had been trying to get that tattoo covered up. Like, I literally had scheduled tattoo artists. I had people take a picture, tell me what cover-ups they were going to do. But I was really close to his family when we were growing up. So I went to be with his family when he passed. And I sang at his funeral for him. I was the last song that was sung in the chapel when they took him away.
Right.
So like now it's more like I can't get it covered. I probably never will. It'll probably go with me when I pass myself. Right. But he had such an amazing soul, and it was really hard for me to even digest that he was no longer here. So now I feel like I'm a representation that he existed, because he had no kids, he had no wife, he had nothing.
Absolutely. Maybe add on something to it, something that can represent just where you are in your life at this time. And that's just why I always talk about tattoo healing. And it sounds like this tattoo, which started off as to be kind of like a little bet, years later, something that you ended up regretting, now turns into something so beautiful in remembrance of your friend, and that's a beautiful thing as well. So maybe just, I love that. I love that you still have it on there. Imagine what you would have felt if you would have had gotten it covered. So everything happens for a reason. There's obviously a reason, that you didn't cover that. So may your friend live, may God rest his soul, and may he live on through this beautiful tattoo of yours. I see that you got mainly names, so we'll just keep flying through these names. Here we go.
Okay.
If you guys are just now getting here, guys, my name is Chariismatiic. This is a show that I do every single week. If you guys want to show off a tattoo at the end of the show, I'm going to open up the box for you guys to come in and show off your favorite tattoos and tell us a little bit about it. But this is Good Girl Gone Bad, our third guest on the show tonight. We've had 3 TGK members on the show tonight, so make sure you guys hit them with that favorite.
TGK in the house. So this is a tattoo that I got because my son's father, had called me and told me he'd gotten my name tattooed on his chest while he was in prison, while he was locked up. Right. So
what's that name say? What's it say?
It says Nicolaus. It's Nikolaus. I don't even know.
Yeah.
It's so bad. It's such a bad tattoo. I mean, any
Right.
tattoo artist knows that's a shitty tattoo. So,
Right. It's all right. It's all right. So, okay. So where's that
um, he is. So we're no longer
at?
together.
Okay.
And it's a constant reminder for me because if you can see, you can't even see his name anymore. It's just like I feel like our relationship was meant to become a distant memory, just to
Yep.
be like faded.
Yep.
Just like his name, I can't see it. We were in I was in a very physically abusive relationship with him. There was
Yep.
a lot of domestic violence from him.
Yes.
I wanted to get it covered, but then I always feel like those are like scars to remind you where you came
Yep.
from.
Yep.
And
100%.
even after all of that, like I've been able to maintain, my family, my children without him, without,
Yep.
any
Yep.
partner at this point. I've done things
Yeah.
alone. So that's just a
Yeah.
reminder of my strength and what I've gone through.
And I think that just comes into play, that it really just has something to do with to each his own. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people keep things for reminders, and some other people want a new beginning. Some people want to cover up things. And I have found it. I have not really done names on me. And I believe I kind of felt that names was kind of like, I'm not going to lie, I kind of feel like names was just like, bad luck in a sense. I felt like the moment you got somebody's name tatted on you is the moment like things just,
Went
poof,
south.
and yeah, and I don't know, like how many of you guys in this chat have somebody's name on you that you didn't want or that you regret getting? Type one in the comments. All
Put
right,
a
so
bunch
let's
of
go
ones.
ahead and keep these going. So, I see the girls here. I don't know if this is on your booty or on the butt, but
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's not focus too much on that. If you come to my live stream, you'll see them. They're usually present and accounted for in front row. They're on my thumb and
let
my
me pull them up. Wait, it's a butterflies for me.
It's
Yellow.
okay. So the one on the left was from when I was 17 again. So I was 17. I got one tattoo on my left breast. It was actually free. I didn't pay for it.
Okay.
Then the right one was when my daughter was 2.5. I wanted to get something that represented the two of us together because I just had my one little girl. And so I had a friend who said he had a tattoo artist that come out and do a tattoo. And he came and did it, and he did it for $30. And everybody says like they look almost identical, but they don't. But one is like a representation of me being alone, and then her coming into my world and like making it real and like giving me purpose. And then there it is. So then together, we're flying through life together. Like,
yeah, that's a beautiful. So let me just answer the question real quick. It just depends on how you guys want to be on the show. If you guys want to be featured on the show where you actually send in your pictures and then we talk about the story, you can send in your tattoos to my to Behind the Ink 2.0 on Snapchat. You can send them in to me on Instagram, or you can wait until after I'm done. I'm going to open up the box and let somebody nice, not for me, but yes, please. I need people on this show every week. So please extend the offer from me personally to anybody you know who's tatted and who has a story. As we wrap up this show, you guys, I got some announcements for you guys at the end of the show. If you guys are still here, type 1 in the comments. If you guys want to show your tattoo off at the end, type 2 in the comments just so I have an idea of who's going to get in and show what kind of, and who's going to show something. Okay, Cat Daddy. Okay. Any more twos? Idaho? Okay, bet. Okay, so let's go to this next one, good girl. Thank you so much for being here. You guys, make sure you guys smack her with a favorite as well.
That's just my little girl's name, my daughter that I had, Priscilla.
Okay.
So that's just her name that I had tattooed on me a little after she was born.
Okay, so we got another one.
That's the same one. It's just, you can't get the whole thing because it's wrapped around my ankle. So I just did 2 different angles of it. But yeah, I don't have any other tattoos besides those ones. So.
All right. Well, it don't matter whether you, like I told you, it doesn't matter whether you guys have, if you're covered or if you just got one, or even if you got a bad one, we don't care about art per se looks like. We just want to hear about the stories and just where you were at in your life, and what you were going through and what that tattoo helped do for you. So, good girl, thank you so much for being on the show. If you want to say anything else to the chat, the floor is yours.
I just appreciate you allowed me in here. I appreciate your time. I really am so blessed to be connected to you and Big Country. Short time. I've met some amazing people. God really blessed me to get me to that trip. And I only say that to emphasize to people, I fought a war to get there that weekend. I fought a war. And
listen, this one should be a lot easier for you to get here, babe. And I look forward to meeting you and just serving and doing what we do.
It wasn't for you guys. I fought a war with my family to get there, so it was like I knew it was ordained. Like God wanted me there. So when I went through that struggle, I want people to know, like, it's an amazing experience. You're going to connect with amazing people. Char will be there. Big Country will be there. There'll be great people to minister with and do a great time. So I appreciate you having me. You guys favorite me. I'm a little bit more crazier than Char, obviously, on my streams. Later in the evening.
Doubtful. Right. Yeah. Doubtful. I'm known to throw that ass back in a circle.
I know, girl. I know. Thank you for having me on. I appreciate you all. God bless you. And I hope everybody has a good night.
You're welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being on the show, you guys. Listen, I love this show. I really love this show. So if you guys want to hop in the box, let's get some more work on here. This is what we come for, to look at people's art. If you guys want to know about any of my tattoos, let me know. And I have, I can show you guys my tattoos. I can, let you guys know where I was at. So the box is open. I'm going to wait for you guys to click on the regular boxes. So the good and the evil for me, you guys. So I did my chest piece. I did it in 1 month. So I started off with, she was my first girl. And if you guys go back on my pictures, you guys can actually see the process. Like literally my whole chest was bare. It was like this girl by herself with the hands and stuff like that. And she just is my fun side, my naughty side, my side where I'm pondering things, but it's not necessarily evil. That's why she has the horns, and just like stuff that's over here represents just my dark stuff, my stuff that I love so much that I know that I shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Diamonds. I've got my beautiful hummingbird. So this is my bad hummingbird and my good hummingbird. But this side's my angel. You can see the wings on it. And it just comes with greatness. It comes with clouds, with rays of light that go down onto these fires, music notes, my little Care Bear, and then my family and my sisters and stuff. And then this side, of course, obviously the Queen of Diamonds taking out the Queen of Hearts. It's my first related Meet Me tattoo. So I got that when I kind of started, and it just represented me when I got on this app. Like I just felt like I was beast mode. You know what I'm saying? And obviously you got the $100 bill logo, the money roll, breadwinners, and just like all these little random ones. Like this one, obviously I still got to get fit in, but I didn't get tatted on certain parts of my body because I knew I was going to have the surgery. So certain parts of my body I left out, and I didn't get tatted yet for those things. So I see I got somebody right here in the box. Cat Daddy, if you guys have tattoos you want to show off, 1, 2, or whatever, just hop in the box and we'll get it going. Hey, baby.
All kind of tattoos.
I know. But listen, I'm going to feature you. So pick your favorite one and send in your stuff so I can put you on next week's, because I'm tired of struggling.
Okay. My favorite tattoo is on the back of my arm, and I can show it to you guys, hopefully without giving you too much of my sleeve. Y'all ready?
All right. I'll tell you when to stay. Right there. Perfect. Ooh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you guys see that? Is it in the right spot? I think it is, right?
I think it is. It's mirrored, right? Perfect.
Okay, beautiful. Beautiful.
The whole thing.
I'm seeing a little bit of Beauty and the Beast over there. What's that mean to you, babe?
It means a lot.
It looks like Beauty and the Beast has trapped a wheat leaf.
Oh, hell yeah. Because, cannabis is a lifestyle, bro. That stuff changed my life. That stuff changed my life. Like, changed my life. I'm all messed up. I'm all messed up from,
Same. 100%. Anxiety, depression, suicidal thoughts.
I'm not going to say my childhood wasn't horrible, but it was not the best.
Right.
And then I did a lot of drugs, and then I drank a lot of alcohol.
Same.
And then I joined the Army, and I kept doing lots of alcohol things. And then I got out of the Army and I kept doing lots of alcohol things, but I added cannabis.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
And for a while, I was all right.
Yep.
But then I had to slow down, and I really just smoke, and I use it as like a
Medicinal.
medicinal. You know what I mean?
100%. So
I
what does that
need it.
tattoo mean to you?
You know, Disney is kind of asshole, and I love Disney. Alright? Walt Disney was kind of a dick. Alright, okay. So all those original cartoons, they don't. That's not what the stories were like. Like, he made it look all happy and shit, but those are fucked up stories.
Okay. So, okay, conspiracy with Cat Daddy. Beauty and the Beast did not capture a rose, it captured a bud leaf. Elaborate.
The rose saved the beast.
And then it turned into some weed.
Cannabis saved me.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh.
Okay.
Okay, I like the way you thinking right there. If you guys can understand that, type 1 in the comments. If you guys like what she's saying right there, I mean, you know, I'm definitely, you got a 1 on my side.
About the rest of the sleeve, you know
You
what
got
I
a
mean?
1 on my
So,
side for sure.
It's essentially the whole sleeve is Disney, and I'm not going to tell you guys all about it because she wants to feature. So I'm not going to do that.
Okay, so it seems to me that you are now going to be held accountable, and you will be on next week's
I know,
show.
I'm gonna do it tonight. I'm gonna take some fresh things. I'm
So,
gonna send you all of my shitty tattoos.
All of them, and we're gonna talk about them all.
Tattoos, and every single one of them's got a meaning, and it's a lot of fun.
Okay, you coming to Bible study tomorrow?
Of course. What time?
Tomorrow is going to be at 6 p.m. California time, you guys. By the way, that is an announcement that I forgot to make for you guys. I am doing my very first Bible study tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Cali time, 9 p.m. Eastern time. So please come. You will have chances to read some scripture. You will also have chances to just say your opinion on how you feel, you know, maybe the word or whatever is talking to you as well. So come in, come with your ideas, come with your notes and your pens and papers so that you guys can write down ideas. You can write down stuff so I really want to build this Bible study into something so beautiful. I don't know. Okay, so make sure everybody favorites Cat Daddy. I've got a few other people in the boxes who want to show their time.
Thanks, guys.
Yes, make sure everybody hits Cat Daddy with that favorite. I love you, girl. I will see you soon. Baby girl, you got some tattoos you want to show off? Let me know after this show if we need to change the time. If we need to change the time for UK people, we might can do that. Baby girl. Hey, boo. Okay. Nope. You gotta, there you go. Okay, perfect, babe. Perfect. Little baby one. Okay, what's that mean to you, girl? Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that so much. Thank you so much for sharing that, girl. Thank you so much. Beautiful, beautiful. Anybody else, you guys? Anybody else have a tattoo they want to show? Hop in the box, maybe show one of your tattoos, your favorite tattoo. Just share a little moment. I know it seems intimidating in here, but it's not. G Metal, I'm actually doing a featured show right now. As you can see, I'm #1 on the app, so I need you to chill out, please. I'll go to Lexi right after I'm done. So if you guys are just getting in here, thank you so much. It's okay. Thank you so much for being here and just being a part of this show. Thank you for, you know, just letting people know that their tattoos are beautiful and their stories are even, you know, more better. So sometimes I just find myself rambling where I throw words out that sometimes don't make sense. More better. Anyway, so next week, I promise you guys, the show might be more better. It might be more woes. I don't know which one it's gonna be. It was like I said what I said, but I knew what I said was wrong for me. So, okay, all right. Well, please listen. If you know people who are tattooed, like Uncle Sam, I choose you. Wait, is he the one who chooses people? I think it's an insurance quote. Strike two. Okay, not like Uncle Sam, because nobody wants to be chosen by the IRS. If you have tattoos, if you know somebody who has tattoos, please extend an invite. As you can see, we can have a really good show full of some pop and work. We just need more people. So thank you for being here. I have to restart so that my stats can get tracked. You ready for what, Brian? For what, babe? Wait, save it, because I'm gonna go battle Lexi right now. No, Brian, wait, I'm gonna battle Lexi. Use it all against her. Use it all against her. I'm on my bully today. Lexi ain't gonna talk at all. Let me go over there and tell her. Ugh, I was not even gonna get on this show. Seriously, short time and Miss Saucy and Good Girl Gone Bad, like for real. Like I was asleep watching the clock. I even started late and I was like fighting with myself to get on there and to still do the show. So I really need an assistant. And I think that's why I like the show hasn't been as fun for me, because I keep getting people who flake and I don't have an assistant. So shout out to Kickside. I miss her so much. And if you guys want to know, on how you could be a part of it, it just includes getting people for the show and just getting their pictures cropped out and getting them ready, and maybe work in a Snapchat group. So like maybe talking to the people the same day of the show and stuff like that. Yeah, thank you for being on here, for real, for real. I love this show as well. It's a very fun show for me, especially when I have somebody helping me with it, so we really can create something good. So I'm gonna restart right now. We're gonna go do quiet games with Lexi. So pull up.